Sebo Center. We're looking forward to this game against Milwaukee on Sunday. It's easy for our fans. We play every Sunday in December, so I'm hoping we get a good turnout this weekend against Milwaukee, and then following 15th on Sunday against UMass. But overall, I'm pleased with where we stand right now at 7-1, and we've become, as I said, some tested road warriors, and we're just happy to be back at home. And I'm tired of doing laundry, and I wish the team did as much laundry as I did, but unfortunately I don't think they wash their sweats as much as they need to, which isn't a good sign. So we may have to make that a team rule next year. But we're happy with where we are. We've got some balanced scoring, having 4 kids in double figures, and I think we're ranked 26 in the country right now with scoring defense. And as I've always said, one stat that I tend to look at a lot is get into the foul line, and we're still within range of making more than the other team attempts. That's a big stat that I look at. But overall, happy with where we stand. Yet at the end of the day, non-conference record is a little bit like window dressing. The meat of the conference slate will begin in January, and that's when it starts to count for real. But still looking to get a couple kids back to 100%. I've stood up here before and talked about injuries with Leah Bolton and Kennedy Kirkpatrick, and they're still progressing, but aren't 100% yet.
Am I right? Let's just go there for a second, if you don't mind. Bolton played a little bit against Monmouth, did she not?
She did. She had 6 minutes.
Okay. I mean, are you expecting, is that kind of a build up over time, more practice would be potentially more game time, or is that?
Crawl before you can walk before you can jog before you can run type of method, but she has been completely cleared and has competed in full 2-hour practice early this morning, and will be gaining more and more strength with each day.
And what's the situation with Kirkpatrick?
She has received her final injection for her hip and should be released to go this week.
And it's basically, and I just want to make sure I'm on the same page, it's health-wise, that's not the, hopefully when Kirkpatrick gets cleared, that's not going to be an issue anymore. Now it's going to be getting the practice time.
Correct. I hope so, yes.
Yeah,
it was torn muscle for Kirkpatrick.
Right. Thank you.
What do you see from Milwaukee, for those of us who may not know much about them?
They've got a kid in Angela Rodriguez who can score in a variety of ways. She's averaging close to 20 points a game and has the ability to, on any given night, to drop 30. So we've got our hands full with her. They're playing right now against North Dakota. This will be their last game before they play us on Sunday. There's some special ties. Frank Goldsberry, Lindsay Goldsberry's father, is an assistant coach for them, and their head coach, Kyle Recklicks, is a standout player for Wisconsin. Was under Jim Jaber on his staff for several years. We've gone head-to-head against each other between the 2 teams at Dayton and Bowling Green, and they're very familiar with our system. But she's an unbelievable coach, extremely intelligent, and they will be prepared very well for us. And I know anytime there's a special connection, like the Goldsberry connection, they'll be fired up to play us.
Do you remember when Erica Donovan was a freshman in high school? Did you see her play at all?
I did not.
Did not? Did you know anything about her? Or?
Other than seeing her name in the recruiting services once she became older, you always look at high school All-Americans and you see her name pop up. Obviously, she ended her high school career down in Texas, but now resides. When she goes home to her family in Toledo.
Was that right?
Yes.
What kind of boost is that brought? I mean, that's a pretty major infusion of talent, isn't it?
Her addition has definitely made us better coaches, as the cliche goes. But she's a kid that can score inside and outside, and it's someone who has been able to pick up a different system. I mean, playing in 2 high school systems, playing now 2 collegiate systems. She's had a lot thrown at her. She battled some injuries last year and now is at 100%. Playing in front of family is really comforting for her, but she's been a really good addition because she can score inside and outside. She came up with multiple big rebounds in our 3-game stretch against Marist, Old Dominion, and Ohio State in Columbus, and has just really been able to shoot the ball well for us, and has been a big boost. Like I said, she's one of the 4 kids that are averaging double digits for us right now.
Will you talk a little bit, if you would, Coach, about the scoring that Hoekstra has started giving you off the bench, and her ability as a 3-point threat, what that adds to the offense?
Well, Deborah has worked extremely hard over the summer and during the fall, come in for separate individual workouts with our staff. But we have played a lot of teams recently that have shown zone fronts to us, and she has just been a zone buster per se for us. But she's shooting the ball very well from the perimeter, but now she's starting to add a shot fake drive and scoring, and now has another dimension to her game. But more importantly than her outside shooting and her ability to drive, she's playing with more confidence than she ever has in her career, and is enjoying the game more so than ever before. Also, I mean, she made some big shots in Ohio State where she's shooting over a 6'5" kid running at her, for a deep corner 3. She gave us the lead, and it was a big shot of energy in that first half against Monmouth, when we're tipping off at 10 o'clock and no one's really awake, and it was nice because she was awake during that time. But I'm really pleased with her effort, and her confidence level is contagious, and it has helped a lot of other kids on the team as well. So I'm really happy for her. But with the new rule changes, we're starting to see a handful more teams that we played against press us and then fall back into zone. And I think that may start to be a trend where more teams play more zone than they typically would because of this new rules that are in place in the women's game. And Deborah has been a direct beneficiary of new strategy, I think, for some coaches.
The idea is to limit the fouls by less man-to-man, more zones.
Yes.
You talk about senior leadership, Coach. Of course, such a big senior class last year. And the senior class there.
We had a lot of personalities last year with Simone Eli and Danielle Habel and Chrissy Steven and Allison Pappenfuss, and those kids are thick as thieves now that they've graduated. So whenever you lose those type of strong personalities, I think you will always have a little bit of a void. Yet I've been pleased with Jill Stein and Alexis Rogers and Jillian Halfhill, and you can throw Katrina Salinas into that mix, and now that she has her season-ending knee injury, more than likely she will redshirt. So really the senior class is going to comprise of Halfhill, Stein, and Rogers. But you look at those kids. Jillian's old for her age. She's 22 going on 23. Lex is a 5th-year senior, having played at Duke and transferred now closer to home. And Jill Stein is old for her age too. 2 of those 3 are in the student teaching profession. So they're working with kids on a daily basis, and the nature of their academics puts them in roles of responsibility early and often during the day. And Jillian Halfhill, being a business major, just wants to run her own company one day. So those 3 kids, because of their academics, have put them into more roles that require more responsibility than others. But they're old for their age as well. You start to see them stretch a little bit longer than the others now too, because their bodies are starting to catch up with them. They no longer laugh at my jokes, where the freshmen still do. So but I'm really pleased for how well the 3 of them have done so far. I mean, Jillian's assist to turnover ratio is better than 2 to 1. This is a kid that scored probably 30 points her freshman year now, and if she continues this trend, I mean, she's going to come close to high 900s, potentially close to 1,000. Alexis Rogers is on pace to get 1,000 come by January if she stays at this pace. Jill's averaging almost double-digit rebounds, and they're all contributing in different ways where we need them. All three are extremely intelligent, a very high basketball IQ. We are able to run a lot of different things offensively and defensively with those three on the floor, and that makes a big difference.
With the semester ending and all the education majors you have on the team, is that going to help with the practice schedule?
Yes, yes, I can't wait till the semester ends. They will become less stressed, and then we will fall back into more traditional afternoon practice slot for the second semester.
Anything else?
Thank you.